Hello everyone, this is Professor Narendra Ram from Tutor.net. Today I am going to share tips for solving the questions from data interpretation. The first thing is we have to read the data very carefully. Why? Because the smallest details in the question may change the entire meaning of the questions. So we have to find out exactly what is the answer that we are going to given. The next thing is we have to try to understand the data provided carefully before jumping into answering the questions. If the data is interpretation, it may be in the combination of variety of more than similar types like data tables, chart, graphs, and the combination of table and chart, the combination of graphs and tables, many things. So this is given because to test the ability of the candidates, how they are understanding the questions. So better we need to try to understand the relationships between the given tables. And the next important thing is we should very careful in the units which is given in the data. What are all the units which is given in the tables, and what are the units which is given in the answers, that means in the options given for the questions. So there may be a mistake in units which will affect our entire answer. Okay, so be careful whether the answer is required in decimals or percentage. Sometimes we have to convert the centimeters to meters. Sometimes we have to convert the numbers into percentages. So there may be some errors, there may be some common errors, and it should be avoided easily. So we have to be careful in the units which is given in the data. And the next thing is we have to improve our speed by doing the calculation in our mind. So we have to increase the speed. Why? Because the entire exam is for 3 hours only, and most probably we will get 5 questions in data interpretation. The question will be in common, followed by that the 5 questions will be given. If we spend more times in calculating, more time in solving the sums in data interpretation means, then it will affect the remaining questions, remaining part of the examination. Okay, sometimes we may short of time. Okay, so we have to improve the calculation speed. So on the next and the last thing is we have to practice. So sometimes the question is crafted in a tricky way. So we might think that better we will skip this one. Why? Because it is so difficult and all. But we should not do like that. Okay. So if we are good in mathematics, we can solve the data interpretation, and we will take the 10 marks, full 10 marks out of 10. Okay. So better it is advisable to devote some time for practicing and understanding the question in order to answer them appropriately. So my best advice is try to answer at least one data interpretation question daily before going to exam. Okay, so plan accordingly. So you may go with up your schedules, that's not a problem. Try to solve one DI question which will be very helpful while attending the questions in your examination. Okay, so these are all the best tips for solving the data interpretation questions. So thank you all. Keep subscribed for the Tutor.net channel. Thank you.